Hi, hello, how are you? Amanda, Seint artist. I am going to do my quick summer makeup. I'm going to be using a lot of my bronzer to help with balancing because I wear makeup every day. I've been on vacation for a week and a half. I got very dark, but because I wear makeup and sunscreen, my face is always lighter than the rest of me. So now my face is lighter, whatever. So this is how I make it balance. All right, I have all my colors. When I travel with 3 highlights. I've got hazel, I've got mango, and I've got golden hour. And then I have white peach. I use the same highlight year round. And I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna show you how I've already done my correcting. It just helps with longevity. And I'm gonna use Fig because gosh, I really like it. And so I wanna use it, so I'm gonna use it. All right, the first thing that I've been doing with my dark shades and getting into my summer makeup is I'm taking a blush and bronzer brush, and I've been pretty haphazard with it, and I like that. I know some people like to apply their makeup very tidy. I do too, but when I'm in a hurry, it just doesn't happen. I'm gonna tap into both golden hour and mango because I'm already starting to lose, as much as I gain my color quickly, I lose my color quickly. And so I make sure I bring this up and over my cheeks to cover my scarring. And then I just bring it down and around. I do very light. I have a little visitor right here, and I'm not gonna address my little, his little guy. I'm not gonna address him. I like to refer to my zits as a him because, well, girl would never do that to us. Anyway, I'm gonna pop this up and around, and this is just my out the door makeup. I mean, I do have to get to the store. I do need to get out of the house today, and I did sleep in. So we are being a bit quick. I always blend this around, tap it where I need it. I always tap on my cheeks where my corrector is and around my mouth, and then I'm just gonna bring this down because, again, right here on the upper part of my neck under, obviously the sun doesn't exactly punch under, so I bring it down just to balance it out. All right, I'm gonna flip to this fluffy end. I'm gonna go into Xanadu and I'm gonna bronze my neck, and then I'm gonna bring it up. When I bring it down, I blend up, and that helps bridge me to my face, to my body. So if you ever think, oh gosh, I got extra color at the end of summer, I don't want to buy that darker highlight color yet, just grab your bronzer, put it on your neck, and blend up. That's my recommendation. That's my recommendation. You know, I did my sister's makeup yesterday, and she doesn't get color matched for summer. I don't know why, and maybe it's because she just doesn't wear makeup a lot. I give her a brush at Christmas and it still hasn't been used. So I know she doesn't use her makeup enough. So she doesn't get matched. I tapped into bronzer and then into her main highlight just to deepen it a little. Worked like a dream. So if you're ever needing to just punch up your highlight color a little bit, just use your bronzer. It's okay. And this is cream. It's very forgiving and can blend down really easy. All right, I've been struggling with my forehead lines, dehydration, and contour. It's just looking too cool. So what I've been doing is tapping into both indigo and Xanadu and throwing my brush around. And I've just been putting this on, again, haphazardly, like a bronzer. I don't do a contour line and then a bronzer line. I just add them together and I put them on in the same areas, and it looks nice. I'm gonna grab my white peach. I'm gonna go right here in the middle, and then I'm gonna bring it up and out. Super simple, super easy. Tans are unpredictable. Tans are uneven. And remember that when you're putting your makeup on. It doesn't have to be like, oh, that's my contour spot. No, you can easily bring this down to your brows. I do, and you know what? I don't think it looks bad. All right, going into Xanadu and indigo, and we're gonna put this in on the cheekbone. I don't worry about going under. I just put it on the cheekbone and it looks just fine. Bringing it up into the temple, and I just build. And it looks just fine. I do under blend it like I always do, but it's been working like a dream. Going up that temple like a dream. There's been 2 words I've been really using. There's a lot. I've been saying really, really, really. My last tutorial that was edited a lot with the Fig, holy guacamole, it could have been a drinking game. Take a shot every time I say really, really. It drove me crazy. Okay, I kicked myself for doing all that. Okay, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna tap with both fingers into both, and I'm gonna go in on the sides of my nose. I struggle in the summer with contouring my nose a lot. It's not my favorite thing. I spend too much time on it, but using my finger just is easier. And then I tap this out, and then I'm gonna grab white peach. I'm just gonna go down to clean it up. A light touch is all you really need. A light touch. And it's easy, but play with your makeup. Learn what works with your face. I've learned that brushes and my nose just, they ain't friends, okay? They ain't friends. I'm gonna grab my balm. I took all my brightest colors with me on vacation, and I need a nail appointment. That isn't happening for a week also. Okay, going into my Frenchie, and I'm going up and down, up and down. I'm gonna grab this again, and I'm gonna smile. I'm going over my scarring, and I'm going up my whole cheek. Okay, going up my whole cheek. Frenchie is an all season, oh, I love that color, okay? And I'm just gonna grab a little more, and I'm really focusing more Frenchie on my cheeks because of Fig. I love Fig, but it will pull my scarring through, so I do need a little more Frenchie than usual, but I gosh darn love that color, and I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna take my Fluffy, and I'm gonna add some more bronzer because I like it. Just a little bit. Okay, let's do Fig. I love this color so much. I'm just gonna tap. I'm gonna be super careful with it because it really goes on. Oh, I love it. And it lays on top of Frenchie. Super easy. And then I'm bringing it up and around. I'm not doing a lot. A lot of people have been telling me, gosh, that looks really light for Fig. Fig can be really light. It's a punchy color that I put it on yesterday, and I'm gonna show you how I did it because it wears almost like a stain, but you don't have to have a bold color be a bold color. You can easily make this a light color. All right, let's do our under eyes. All right, blend brush, going into white peach, and I'm just going to, I've been going around my nose with it and up just to bring it out in the summer because when I'm warm, when I'm tan, it makes the warmth pull extra deep. And so I've been bringing it a little bit lower down my cheek, around my nose, and I like it. I like it. All right, going down and around my nostril, up and into that inner corner. And then right here, I go super light with all my colors. And that's that. Staying with my blend brush here, I'm gonna go into Xanadu. And on the brow bone here, I'm just going and I'm just hitting that brow bone. I'm not going into the crease, I'm not going onto the lid. I'm just going on my brow bone. Isn't that pretty? And then I don't have to worry about creasing. I don't worry about creasing when I do this because the creasing doesn't happen on the brow bone, be honest, okay? Creasing happens on the lid, so I just put this going outside of the eye and just focusing it on the brow bone. Let's just say that a few more times. And then I bring that in towards the brow, and it's just, it gives the eye a little bit of lift. I like it, okay? I like it, and that's why I do it, okay? I'm gonna do my lips last, but at this point I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna setting spray my face because again, I'm oily, so yes. So Charlotte Tilbury, grabbing my setting powder, and I just press that into that setting spray. And that's that, okay? Okay, we're gonna go in and do the brows next. I have to have brows. Those are just, there's just a few things that I really focus on when it comes to my face in the summer. When I want light makeup, I have to have my brows on, and I have to have my mascara and eyeliner. There's just sometimes when when you look at your face and you do that light makeup and you're like, gosh, that's what I should have focused on. I always say my eyes and my brows because my brows are short. So I always have to make them, it's not so much that they are sparse anymore because I've been working really hard with serums, and don't use a lash serum. You want to find a brow serum. It's two different things. So I'm told. I can hear my husband's radio in the bathroom while he showers. But I like a good bold brow. It makes me feel good about myself. And that's why I do my brows. I like that better than that. I just feel like it makes me look more put together. I think I could do, I should try it sometime. But if I have my mascara, liner, and brows on, I'm feeling good. I can answer the door with confidence. I've had to answer my door with just, I've had to talk to contractors with half my makeup on. They were real troopers about it. Real troopers about it. Okay, so I'm just flipping this up and around. Up and around. Okay. Good Lord, I cannot hold a pencil to save my life today. Or a brush. Okay. Tweezers. I have a few crazies over here. I lost my good tweezers. So mad about it. Okay. Let's talk about eyeliner. I'm not crazy with my eyeliner. It's the little things to me that make a difference. So I always will waterline where my lashes are. So I don't go in too far, but I will always waterline. I think that if I use my liquid liner and I haven't waterlined, I knew somebody who used to miss this little, it was one of those things that, you know, when you see something and it sticks with you. She would do her eyeliner, she would do her mascara, and you could see her skin between, and I was like, never. It was just one of those things for me. So I always hit this inner ridge to extend my liner to make it look like it's going all the way across. But I want my eyes open. And I want them to look youthful, so I want some lift. So that's why I do my little baby wing. I come up about 1 millimeter from the outer corner, and that's where I start my wing. And I like it. I like it. Play with your eyeliner placements, watch videos, other videos, my videos, whoever. I do the same thing every time, so I really am not going to give you a lot of variety. I'm an everyday makeup gal. I'm not doing the crazy things, but that little bit just lifts my eye just a skosh, and that makes me feel good. So again, going out, but having my waterline, I think gives it a fuller liner look than what's there, and it helps with that lift. And that's what I think. So always waterline. I don't think you could ever be too old for waterlining the top. All right. Grabbing my mascara, it is time for a new one. And I'm just wiggling at the root because I really want it down to the root in the mid of my eye. So that's why I wiggle. I learned that at a Mac counter back in the 90s. And she just said, just wiggle and get those hairs in and focus on the base to give fullness. And then you could worry about the length. And that will give the illusion that the eyeliner goes all the way across. I need more mascara so bad. I've had this thing for way too long. It was a big debacle during a live about how long I've had this. I should go look and see how long I've had it. Okay, so we're just wiggling at the root and going up, up, up. But I'm using Bare Minerals Lashtopia. I love this one. It's not a tubing. It comes off when I wash my face. I don't notice that if I cry, which doesn't happen too terribly often, that it runs down my face. Okay, this was a latest trick I learned, and I'm gonna do it with my bronzer because that's my eye coat, my eyeshadow today. But I'm gonna take an etch brush maybe. Do I have one? There it is. I'm gonna go into my bronzer here, and I'm gonna go right in the middle. I've been really loving doing this, but you don't go to the outer corner or the inner corner with it. You just go into the middle. And I like using my bronzer. Do you see how it just opens up the eye? Because it doesn't close it here or here. So you grab it and you go right, sorry, I need a mirror here, and you could blend it out. And because you're using a cream bronzer, there's no fallout. And so you don't have to worry about it maturing your under eyes more, but it's just in the mid and it gives your eye definition without closing your eye. And then you could take your mascara and you could get the lower part, the lower lashes. I have watched people put this is something that like boggles me. I don't know why I let it bother me when people do this. Like, how do you guys not hit your nose? How? But look at how pretty Fig is light. Like, this is a nice light. I look like I'm wearing makeup, but that's okay. Okay, let's contour our lips. It's just gonna happen. I thought this was gonna be quick. It's not, because I talk too much. I talk too much. Who knew? Okay, we're going into indigo and I'm gonna add shadowing, okay? This is key for any lip, for me, is shadowing my upper and lower lip. It just makes them look fuller, because what I'm gonna do is a method that I don't typically do because I think it makes my lips look smaller. I'm gonna skip liner and I'm gonna make Fig look like a stain, because I think I need to get extra coverage right here. Okay. Fig does not have to be a dark color. Fig is a light color, so put some on your finger and then you're just gonna buff it in. I start on the inside and work my way out, and it gives your lips just a matte. I like it, okay? You could, is that not pretty? It just looks like my lips have a natural flush. Do you see bottom to top? Okay, starting on the inside. I don't do lip fillers. I don't do tattooing. This is such a pretty color, lightly, and you just buff it in. Don't use a brush, just, it's a semi-gloss, it's hydrating, you don't need to add anything on top, and I swear it lasts for a good amount of time. Like, to expect it to last all day is not realistic. This is makeup, not magic, but it works almost like a stain. And I feel like that happens a lot with Royal, with some of those glosses that are deep and dark, but doing this, I feel like I got a really good longevity, and it's not super dark. It just gives a nice natural flushness. I didn't smear it on. I didn't use a brush. Just buff it with your finger. And when I say it does like a stain, you see my finger, it has like a touch of, that's what I mean. Okay, that's it. That's my makeup today, using my bronzer really, and then using Fig as a light color. It's so pretty. Simple. My hair, it makes my hair look better, I swear. It's just because it's dirty and I didn't want to wash it. Okay. Have a great day.